chess players like Gotham Chess or Sagar Shah. I mean, they're really good at what they do. They've played chess their entire life. They'll tell you a lot about the game. They read a lot. They see the tactics. They tremendous chess players, in fact. And they struggled to become grandmaster. We saw, this whole drama about Levy trying to become a grandmaster. It's been ongoing for a long time, and now he seems to finally have come to terms with the fact that he isn't a grandmaster, and it is just a very difficult, very high level that okay, by now more and more people achieve, but it is not obvious and it's not a given. And so yeah, you could make one more title to somehow separate the very top of the world from the other grandmasters, but you also have the rating, and there is the unspoken super GM sort of super GM title that people kind of quote unquote receive once they reach the rating of 2700, because 2700
actually a tornado warning. Tornado warning. Take shelter now in a basement. I might have to leave for a moment. Just bear with me. I don't see any tornado out the window.
Join us for a Discord. Okay, Pepper, are we doing a bad thing? Don't risk Dina? Honestly? Come on, you're scaring me.
and that makes me love the move Queen E2, because I like not committing to things. Well, I am married and
Same.
have a bunch of children, but
like World Championship commentary.
yeah, but when it comes to pawn pushes, I like to not commit to too many. So I don't want. Okay, I'm okay with c4, but I also see lots of disadvantages with it. So I'd rather not. And I also rather not allow you to go c4 and meet it with d4. I mean,
1,000 players. I streamed. I mean, this stream alone was over 9 hours. I streamed for almost 3 hours last night, so streamed about half of it. This will probably be a 12-hour YouTube video. I think the limit is 12 hours for YouTube uploads, so...
To Jan, during the opening stage, you were constantly looking at Ding. Did you expect some body language to reveal anything important? And did he give away that he was caught in your preparation?
Actually, as I said, my preparation today was not like as deadly as probably I was trying to, as it could seem. Yeah, but yeah, I mean after rest day, yeah, I already missed him. Yeah, so a little.
You missed him.
Yeah, a little.
Okay, thank you. I didn't expect that. Okay, thank you very much. Time for questions from press.
I guess I'm being called on.
Yeah, Mike, please.
Sorry. Mike Klein with chess.com. Questions for Jan Nepomniachtchi. Before the match began, Magnus was asked who he thinks will win, and he said, I literally don't care. You probably did not know this, but at the beginning of your game today, he posted a picture of himself, and it said, Astana calling, which suggests that maybe he is starting to get interest in the match. If you had to guess, do you think he's following the match closely?
As they say, I literally don't care, yeah? Yeah.
Well said.
I guess he's turning into a streamer, yeah, or something. Since this is a famous quote from another very, very strong player, yeah?
Thank you for that.
Thank you for the answers.
Rook f4 was a preparation for a punch, while g5 was the punch. And I think if you're choosing between the two, punch is the way to go.
By the
HG
way,
is a mistake, I think.
I have to interrupt you, Anish, because a lot of people in the chat are seeing that sign, which says G5 is a mistake. That is wrong. I checked with an engine of high depth. The engine takes about 30 seconds. But what you have to understand is that when it first sees a move, it evaluates it superficially. At first, it believes the G5 relinquishes some of white's advantage. When you let the engine sit, G5 is actually the best move at a high depth. So even according to the engine, which doesn't pull any punches, G5 is still the best move. You should ignore that question mark, which popped up on the screen, and it's going to lead to Nepo's quick victory. Please continue.
Yes, and G5 is not like completely winning because of, I think, Queen D7, Queen B7, which looks totally lost somehow as well. But that is somehow only like somewhat winning. Instead, the most natural move, which you think is the only move, which Ding
C'est, il est... Oh putain, mais t'es nul, toi, dame C5, mais qu'est-ce que c'est que ça, quoi? Oh putain, mais il sait pas jouer, lui, quoi. Encore une fois. Mais quelle dame C5, mais pourquoi tu bloques les diagonales, là?
Ah, il va se faire défoncer, en fait.
Oh putain.
Ouais, mais je suis vraiment inquiet, en fait, là, maintenant, de nouveau. On était tellement confiants pour Ding.
Putain, mais une fois tu joues anti-Ding, ça y est, il sait pas jouer.
En fait, cette position, il arrive juste pas à la jouer, ouais.
Mais quelle dame C5? La dame appartient pas à C5 ici. Putain, mais qu'est-ce qu'il est fragile? Tu lui poses un problème, ça y est.
Ah, il explose.
For Jan Nepomniachtchi, black is out of resources. King F5 is coming, and you could just sense the shift in Jan's posture. He was doing what he's doing now earlier, then Ding found Rook A2. Suddenly, Jan, with a little bit of panic, exactly 5 minutes of it, he found the correct move again, and now he's resumed, the pacing, kind of waiting for Ding to resign. But I had a similar experience, Anish, where I, when I first... Okay, and I will interrupt my story because Ding has just resigned the game. He has stopped the clock, the handshake has occurred, and Jan Nepomniachtchi once again holds a 1-point lead in the 2023 World Championship match. 3 decisive games out of the last, 2 decisive games out of the last 3. No, 3 decisive games out of the last 4. Jan won. Then it was a draw. Then Ding won. Now Jan wins again. What an incredible bounce back. Really silencing the critics, Anish, who keep mentioning Jan's